Hi, I would like to first welcome you and thank you for taking the time to view this demo to showcase the automated maintenance offering from Lightspeed PM. My name is Alain Abdul Seider and I will be your guide through this demo. Let us start by looking at the agent information dashboard. The dashboard is divided into three sections. The top section displays the agents, their status in Foglight, whether automation has attempted to remedy the issue or not, and the number of tries. Automation can start, activate, or delete an agent. Also displayed is the problem state of the agent and how long the agent has been in that state. An agent can be stale, obsolete, or zombie. The middle section is an inventory of agent types and versions. The bottom section is the automation engine information as it relates to the agent functionality. Please note that every screen that has automation functionality will display a similar view, showing relevant automation engine information. The Foglight Lamp HA dashboard displays the Foglight Lamp's clusters in a tree view and provides information on the status of each agent manager within the cluster. The solution monitors and alerts on any agent manager that is part of a cluster and is in a state that will cause the cluster to fail. The agent manager's log analysis dashboard allows for the analysis of log files as it pertains to a specific agent manager. To analyze the logs for an agent manager, simply select an agent manager from the top view. The analysis will group similar error and fatal messages to provide a recurrence count that will inform on the number of times the messages appeared in the last 24 hours, 24 to 48 hours, 48 to 72 hours, and onwards. Please note that the solution analyzes the Foglight LAM and agent logs. Please refer to the Applies to Agents log column to discover the agent type that a message belongs to. The Alarms Information dashboard displays the current number of active alarms per severity and the number of alarms in the database. The solution offers the ability to automatically clear alarms and purge persistent alarms if they go beyond the specified threshold. Please note that there are many options to configure the clearing and purging process. The Foglight Admin Information dashboard analyzes and displays what elements within Foglight are using what other elements and vice versa. There are many cleanup functions available. An example of a rule whose scope is valid but has no objects within Foglight currently. The metric it's using and whether or not it's valid and in which severities is that metric being used. Same thing for registry variables. It is possible to remove all rules that are part of a cartridge that is no longer enabled. It is also possible to remove all rules whose scope has become invalid. The same thing applies to derived metrics. All other screens have similar views in order to display what an item is using. The Items Used By tab allows you to discover what is using a given item. An example of this is selecting a specific metric. We will figure out which rule is using it, whether or not it's being used by a metric or a threshold. Here too, we can know whether or not a metric is valid and what is it being used by and how many items of each category is using it. Some cleanup jobs apply for registry variable. Same thing for schedules, where we can clean up all schedules whose cartridge is not enabled, or schedule that are not used by any other element. Secondary ASPs, we can figure out which agent are using a given secondary ASP and whether or not it's a default. It is possible to clean up all unused secondary ASPs in the system that are non-default. The Foglight Credentials Information Dashboard displays credentials in a tree view. The solution will analyze whether entries have a hit in the system or not. Entries with no hits are entries that are not used for any host or agent. It is possible to delete entries with no hits either individually or by using the button to remove all those with no hits. The Foglight Internal Check dashboard is used to check on the health of the FMS. Displays all internal alarms, JVM status for the selected period, where the 100% represent the max memory allocated to the JVM space. Server load and database information displays the total units the server is handling, the overall load, the derivation roulette count, and other metrics. The 100% represents a maximum that should not be exceeded. If reached, it means the system is handling more than it should. Data service information, host information if the host is being monitored. The Foglight Log Analysis dashboard is like the Foglight LAM log analysis but applies to the log files of the Foglight server. The Time Slices Information dashboard will display whether certain time slices have been flagged as obsolete or not. An issue with time slices may indicate problems with rollups or the data maintenance job. The Topology Churn Information dashboard displays topology objects causing churn either by frequent updates or the creation of too many versions. It is important to look at the object in question and the property that is causing all these changes to figure out the cause. The solution actively monitors the system for topology churns and alerts you on the condition if met. The Topology Dangling References Information dashboard displays what is a rare occurrence where deleted objects are still referenced by other objects, which can cause issues when displaying data in dashboards or running reports. The solution supports auto-removal of dangling references. The Topology Limit Information dashboard displays topology types whose total number of instances exceeded or nearing the limit defined. The solution offers many ways of auto-expanding the limit by type. The Topology Stale Objects Information dashboard displays types that have objects that are stale and ready to be deleted. The solution offers many ways of deciding when to delete stale objects. The solution can be fully managed using the bundled settings screens. The Alarm Settings dashboard allows you to fully manage all things related to alarms, like thresholds and emails. The Registry Settings dashboard allows you to fully manage all the registry variables used by the solution. The Rule Management dashboard is where you can disable or enable rules as well as edit them. This concludes our demo. I hope it was informative, and I thank you again for joining us.